Welcome back, my beautiful people, to another episode of OCS. Today, we're going to talk about Crucible 2026. So, for a lot of you who are participating at that event, I'm going to give you a little small synopsis of exactly how to enter, how to buy your tickets, and what to expect over the weekend. On September 8th, we'll have a more in-depth show where we'll go through the process, talk to all the judges of Crucible and the narrative as well. Stay tuned and locked in. We're going to talk about orcs as well. Welcome back, my beautiful people.
What up?
What up?
What's happening?
Another one in the books. Episode 67, man. All two of our fans that are watching, man. Hopefully you've enjoyed 67 different episodes. We appreciate you very much. It's probably my grandma, you know, my son or something like that.
Hey, one of them is the GW lawyer, making sure we're not copyrighting anything.
True indeed. That's the third one. My bad.
We're not infringing.
It's a very important role.
How has your weekend been? How has your world of 40K been in the last couple? I guess the last 2 weeks since we spoke to each other, right?
Unfortunately, barren.
You're struggling, huh, brother? You're struggling.
Look, I came down with a strong case of Nurgle's delight, so my throat's a bit rough. I'm still recovering from it. That's why. But yeah, it was tough going there for a bit.
What about you, Brad?
Oh man, I'm a workaholic, but I got some games in over the weekend. I had fun at a little RTT, so that was pretty good. Yeah.
Well, you're bashing people with your Blood Angels, right?
Listen, they're mid-tier. They're mid-tier army, sir. I don't want to hear
it. Your Disruption Blood Angels. Apparently, Brad takes pride in being in a pool of just fake imitator Blood Angel players because he plays Disruption.
Apparently, according to all the sources I have seen, I am the only one. Yes.
The only one who's doing it right.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm the only one that thinks Disruption's good for Blood Angels. I don't know.
I want it on the record 2 shows ago. I did say Disruption is the fast melee army's disposition, not Purge.
We had a discussion at length about it. Yes, I'm still very happy with where I'm at in the world.
Meanwhile, I'm over here with World Eaters trying to figure out taking hold and prio assets.
I feel like taking hold might get a little better for you after these updates, sir.
Listen, I was listening to Anthony Villa. Shout out to USA for winning, first of all.
Oh yeah,
man, that is a wonderful, big round of applause for that, man.
For sure. We needed one.
Yeah, we needed one for winning WTC, first of all. But I was listening to Vanilla, who is there are guys that you listen to, right, because you're in that realm of what faction they play, in the same faction you play with World Leaders. And if Berserkers were 2 DP, they'd be one of the best armies in the game. With any,
you never know.
If Berserker Warband was 2 DP and you could put it with Vessels of Wrath, that would be gross.
That would be pretty disgusting, yeah.
But before we get into the weeds of what we've been doing over the weekend, we're going to go ahead and show you QuestCon. So a lot of you who are participating at Crucible which is Enter Crucible, which is a sub-faction of QuestCon, the convention itself, right? QuestCon is a plethora of different things. Let me go ahead and project that so everyone can see. But QuestCon is cosplay, card game tournaments. They have, I want to say they have Pokemon, One Piece. I know they have Magic.
They have all types of board games throughout the entire 3 days are there. You know, just demo and playroom. And they also have panels. You know, visitors of various from various fields of nerddom.
Oh yeah, anything miniature wargaming, they have it for sure. Yeah.
Everybody can see the screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right. So for those of you
I'm gonna maximize
participating,
my screen.
maximize. You want me to zoom in a little bit?
No. It's good. It's just being on here with all the other stuff going on. It's good just to have this in my face.
I added 10% just in case. So QuestCon Orlando is obviously going to be September 11th and 13th. For those of you veterans or individuals who are veteran family adjacent, right? Shout out to all of you. I salute all of you on September 11th. We'll be doing something, but it will be done earlier that day for any veterans. Unfortunately, not at QuestCon. So we're going to have over 300 type of events, 30 different tournaments, exhibitors, the whole shebang. Hilton Orlando Buena Vista Palace is the place that we're offering for stay that has a discount. You have directions right here. It's a beautiful location. You know, like Reigel and I and all the TOs, we've been joking too. Little Ron is going to be a little judge assistant over the weekend for the Warhammer 40K GT side. With that being said, we can literally just sit in the lazy pool over the 3 days while Little Ron judges the entire event. So we're thinking we're going to do that.
We're thinking we're going to let Little Ron manage everything, and we're going to enjoy the hotel. We're going to enjoy the lazy river.
Oh my gosh. So,
no, the hotel is gorgeous. If you're looking for a spot, that's definitely one to look into. It's awesome.
How you book your room for the discount is right here on this website. All right. It's questconorlando.com. And then it brings you to this tab right here that gathers in the heart of magic. This is the reservation for QuestCon. Everyone can see this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
All right. Obviously, you go through the process and then you make your reservation. So this is me going through the process of you grabbing the actual hotel itself. I know a lot of people have been having some challenges. This is an easier way. So you do your check-in, your check-out. If you're staying like me to the 14th. One room, one guest, whatever. And then you're going to, there you go. So one king, island, no tower, $149.99. Obviously, if you're not staying there Monday, I think they cut it down to $140. But that's how you reserve your hotel. All right. For those of you who've been having challenges trying to do your hotel. Now, the most important part, buying badges. So I'll give everybody a breather real quick. That's QuestConOrlando.com to get your hotel. And in reserving your hotel in that same website, you can also reserve your ticket, which you can see as well as here. You'll go to buy badges. Slow down just a little bit so everybody can see. You're going to go to Wargaming badges, and you're going to see Wargaming badge Warhammer 40K Grand Tournament. As you see, there's only 26 available spots.
Real quick, or any of the other ones that we were saying, there are a multitude of events.
Yes, there's Adventurer badge, which just gets you to general admission for 3 days. Hero badge, which is just gets you swag. T-shirts, stickers, lanyard, and tote bag. There's a lot of opportunities. Listen, there's going to be a lot of celebrities there as well. So come out, even if you're going to come out and get an adventurer's badge for the weekend and hang out, $75 or $125 to get you the badge and all the swag with it. Also, there's a Wargaming badge, which is for the Age of Sigmar, Battletech, Middle Earth. There's like Regal was saying, there's a lot of systems. Kill Team has 2 golden tickets. Age of Sigmar has 2 golden tickets. Warhammer 40K has 2 golden tickets. Narrative has 1 golden ticket to the Narrative in Atlanta, Georgia. All kinds of stuff. And then when you go into here for the the GT itself, right? You go ahead and buy your badge. You're gonna have to log in, create an account if you don't have an account already. You'll see my name there as a host and judge, and then you just purchase a ticket there. And it's that simple, right? It's literally that simple where you go to purchase your hotel, you go to purchase your ticket at the same time or just right after, right? And you're done. You'll come and see us at Crucible over the weekend. It'll be 3 days, 2 rounds on Friday, 3 rounds on Saturday with potential shadow rounds because we won't have ties when it comes to the top 16. For those of you who haven't read the 24 pages of the player packet, on Saturday, and just all the judges are aware exactly how this is going to be ruled and how this is going to be played out, there will be no ties in the top 16. So once we split off after round 3 into the remaining 4 rounds of the event, those individuals who made top 16 scores will go into a new tournament, and everyone else remaining will start a brand new tournament, meaning you have the potential of playing your buddy again in this brand new tournament. So you can play somebody twice. All right, maybe you get revenge, maybe you get to play that individual again and dump them, or whatever the situation is. You might have the potentiality of playing an individual type twice, so don't be surprised if you do. Right? Top 16 will be mandatory clocks. Top 16 will play 4 rounds until we have 1 victorious winner. Tons of trophies. 2 individuals for the champions, the top 16 bracket, will have the opportunity to go to Spain. 2 individuals in the elite bracket in the entire new tournament, which you end up playing a brand new 4 games, so you can go 4-0 and potentially win that one, depending on how your strength of schedule was on the first 3 games. That can be affected as well, and we'll go more deep and dive on that on September 8th, where we have all the judges on here. And there will be 2 trophies and 2 golden tickets for top winners over there as well to go to Spain. So we have 4 tickets to give away to Spain, Barcelona. It's going to be a great opportunity. I know some assistance is being done to help those individuals. What do you guys think about Spain, man? How do you like it? How do you like the Games Workshop has changed everything over to like Spain and new countries? I like that other people get the opportunity. I hate the fact that it's far as shit for us.
Well, I mean, so let's look at it this way. I mean, we have the Olympics every 4 years, and they move that all around the globe. So, I mean, why not this? I mean, they enjoy it everywhere else. I mean, you know, we're not the central hub for this stuff anyway. I mean, to be honest with you. So, I mean, having to go to Barcelona, Spain, oh, it just sounds terrible. No, it sounds great.
Man, how am I ever going to sell this to my fiance? Like, hey, babe, we just got it. I want a ticket. We have to go to Barcelona, Spain. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Now, I will say, the price tag doesn't get any easier no matter how much you joke about it.
Not at
all. No, but you know your entertainment's covered for a few days.
And I'll be seeing everybody there too, so that's going to be a great opportunity. That's the week before an invitational in Naples, Florida, for those of you who have been winning first place. Anything like that, come up to me at Crucible, let me know. We have a free invitational. It's called the Dragons Cup. It's a invitational only championship cup. ELO is literally the highest at this event. It's all about ELO, all about competing at the highest level. And it has some of the best players in the world playing there. So.
Oh yeah, it's slammed with nothing but talent. We went last year and it was stacked. Yeah, it's crazy. It's fun though.
Yeah, it's All-Star Weekend.
Oh yeah,
it's All-Star Weekend. So let's get into the Orks. This craziness, right? So to talk about Crucible and Orks, As of right now, from what I've seen, they dropped September 5th. We are allowing it, meaning that the app is going to get updated on the 2nd. What is Wednesday? What day is Wednesday? The 2nd. Yeah. So that means it'll be on the app on the 2nd, available on the 5th. People will have a week basically to interact with it, play against it, understand it, and then we'll play that Crucible starting on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I think people are knee-jerking a little bit. I think they're stretching with how powerful the orcs are right now. I mean, I love the fact that most of their abilities are integrated now. Like, they lost the extra attack from the Waaagh, but now they have it integrated inside of their data sheets. I think they're weaker. I think Mega Knobs don't have a build currently. Losing Feel No Pain. But let's look at the book. Let's look at the book. I can pull up the book.
What do you think, Brad? You play a heavy melee army. How do you feel about this newcomer on the scene?
So, I mean, listen. The first big things that I'm noticing, and me and you already kind of discussed this, is riled up and how you can achieve getting units riled up, and how frequently in the game this can occur. So I think it's just a new change, but I also think it's such a good one. It's so good for orcs right now.
Yeah, we're not going through the whole book. I just wanted to show them real quick, right? The riled up, the Waaagh, the new Waaagh.
Yeah.
Well, just to piggyback on that, anyone who's like doom and glooming, oh no, they can get it whenever they want. Imagine that's your army rule that only works or has a chance to work sometimes in matches. I personally like the game design of here's a rule, and it is somewhat in your power to play with it on most turns. That just feels good as the person who's playing that army.
Yeah, it feels good to have access to it, and being to have access to it on multiple turns, but having multiple ways to acquire it. I mean, it gives a level of like, well, I need to stage this appropriately, and I need to move appropriately with this unit, so I can rile up this unit. I think it creates a little extra facet to playing orcs.
I agree.
20 Terminators? Yes. Yes.
Not in World Eaters. No.
Especially in World Eaters.
No.
Listen, give me Berserker Warband for 2 DP, and I'll take that Terminator build with it.
I just bet you would. I bet you would.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I like knobs getting a little bit tougher. I think that's a really good change. Gaz not leading units is going to be pretty interesting. There's a lot of cool stuff happening with orcs right now. As a melee faction specialist, I feel like they're changing up a little bit, but I feel like there's definitely more threat. So like how much it's going to hurt on the clapbacks if I'm unsuccessful.
Yes.
Go 0-3 and join us on the lazy river, man. Little Ron's going to be working overtime this weekend. Telling you.
For the record, the reason we're saying that too, we can get notifications if you ask questions to Little Ron, right? And they'll notify us what questions you're asking us, and we can answer them as well or let you know we're going to the table. So it's going to be pretty much effortless. I think we're pretty much locked into the lazy river.
We may or may not have timed out how long it'll take us to get back into the venue to answer questions.
15 minutes.
Don't tell them. They're going to know. Ignore the swim shorts entirely. They're going to know by the time limit it took for us to get to the table.
Are you calling a TO a liar? Yellow card.
Yellow. No, we're docking 10 points immediately.
Oh my goodness.
For those of you who are new here or maybe not familiar, we are joking. To be clear, the TOs will be available to you. There is a digital assistant to help and assist them, but there will be human beings to interface with. Do not think that you're going to be just asking your phone questions and waiting for, Chat GPT to let you know who was right.
No, there's going to be plenty of us. We're going to be walking around around tables the entire time. Feel free at any point, call any of us over. We're going to be there at your disposal. We're just kind of messing around, but yeah.
I didn't realize. I'm like, we've got some new people here. Like, we're just tuning in to get info. I'm like, oh my god, what?
Kind of outfit you running here, Lewis?
It's an AI takeover. No, it's gonna be all of us. It's gonna be me sweating at the table, worried about all the people that we have to manage over the weekend. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. As a
oh yeah, I won't have any fingernails left, I'm sure.
All the questions. It's gonna be so loud. Oh my gosh, dude, it's gonna be so loud.
I mean, I think that's part of the fun. Especially with what we're talking about right now, I guarantee you're still going to hear a lot of Waaaghs going off for sure.
100%.
Sir, that is a hot take. Holy
That's
crap.
a very hot take.
Shout out to Death of Secured. He makes great content, a lot of Grey Knight stuff. He's been on the channel before. I'd be curious to hear more about this take, but wow, that is probably the hottest orc take I've seen yet.
I think Garrett should jump in this channel right now and give us his hot take.
You'll see as soon as Space Marine drops, you're gonna be like, orcs are trash.
Listen, they can't make them too good or they will absolutely nerf them into the ground. We know that from 10th edition. Every time they made them good, they nerfed them into the ground. So we don't want that.
They're going to get the Tyranids curse, right? The first codex out of the edition, and it's just going to be...
Dude, we're still one of the first 5 this edition. I don't want that.
Not the first one, though, at least this time.
This is what happens when you're an OG. That's just... You're going to come early. That's going to happen. Yeah.
You get that curse, man. You get that first codex, and you're just buns the entire edition.
Well, look, luckily, Orks is a very loved faction by both fans and GW, so maybe they'll get some, love in the data slates.
Hot take here? I don't know if GW loves Orks. I really don't.
Look, for every edition I've been playing, it's always Ork Codex comes out, Ork shooting was way overestimated, nerfed into the ground, bad for a while, someone finds a cool melee build, that gets going, and then new edition happens. That's just I don't know why. That's just what they want to do.
Well, we're reversing operations now because I think they're going to actually be very good. I think the riled up mechanics are going to be very interesting. That's the thing I'm kind of looking most forward to. I think you're going to see people go from big bricks of boys to big bricks of knobs real fast.
Well, speaking of, just kind of taking a highlighter over some of the interesting things. What is the Waaagh now, Lewis? Just for those who don't know.
So
what does riled up get you?
So it's the same thing of what it used to be, minus you don't get the extra attack, and plus, in addition to, you get what speed freaks used to get, the assault on their weapons. Now everyone gets assault.
Yep. So it's a regular Waaagh and speed Waaagh slammed together.
Yep. Minus the extra attack, so you get a 5+ invul. You get assault on all your ranged weapons. You can advance in charge, and you re-roll advance rolls as well.
And I believe the re-rolling advance rolls is just base. I don't think that's part of the Waaagh.
That is not part of the Waaagh. Friendly Orcs units with this ability can re-roll advance rolls.
And what was it? Was it just the Orc boys now? I think get a +1 to their hit roll for just for shooting, and I think Gaskell gives an aura buff of +1 to hit and +1 to wound.
Yeah, that was another thing I was going to say is Orcs now have a Primarch, more or less.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Does not lead and gets the lone op treatment if within 3 inches of Orc infantry. So, and as you just said, Brad, yes, he does have a shiny new aura, which is everything within 6 inches, and I don't believe this is keyworded. I think it's just Orc units.
If it's an Orc, it gets the buff.
Which I just want to point out, it doesn't say non-Titanic. Do with that information what you will responsibly.
Stomp us up.
But yeah, 6-inch aura of +1 to hit and wound, period. No hoops to jump through, no if you're in the it just happens.
Yeah. Nope, that's really good. And I was looking at some of the data sheets too, and Mazrog Scragbad and the Beast Snaga on the Squig, and there's a lot of really good, interesting things going on with a lot of these units, man. I think they're really glossed up right now. I think they're looking good.
So some of the major winners were Gazgul. He's extremely, like you guys are saying, right? Extremely comfortable now. Flash gets getting 3 wounds, multiple snaz gun firing modes now, just like Space Marines getting multiple volleys, right? That's crazy. First of all, bolters going up to strength 5-1-1, and then you could do a heavy focus beam or something like that.
The focus shot.
Focus shot for Space Marines to strength 6, 2 damage. Flash gets getting basically being the first ones to get that kind of treatment. Gazgul went up. He has +1 to hit and +1 to wound, by the way. He has a 6-inch aura of give friendly orcs, and it's just orcs. +1 to hit, +1 to wound.
Yep, like we were just saying.
So that's what I'm saying. Picture that with your squads that are going ahead and advancing because they're riled up. They're re-rolling their advance rolls to make sure they're getting up there. Now they're getting a +1 to hit and a +1 to wound, and they're doing all their shooting because they now have assault on all their weapons. And the funnest part of all is Cleave is now active for almost every melee weapon in the Orks Codex.
Yep.
Cleave is live for Orks right now.
The boss gets him a free CP every turn, and now your gets you give you sticky.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing I was going to say is the other rule for the army is you're warlord. If your warlord has a war boss keyword, you just get next to CP, and it doesn't say on the battlefield. It doesn't say alive. Like they're probably going to get FAQ'd, but as of right now, just make a war boss or warlord. You get 5 CP for the duration of the battle. Now again, I would be on the lookout for a FAQ.
Yeah, the FAQ is probably going to happen on that one quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, it says everything. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you could take just Stompas and what are they? Orkanauts or Gorkanauts?
Orkanauts and Gorkanauts, baby.
Just take like all 3 of them with Gazgul right in the middle.
And in more DACA. Oof.
So war bosses, speed bosses, beast boss, Gaz, and an army Waaagh all gives you riled up. So there's 5 different ways to get riled up.
Yeah, you're able to possibly do multiple units riled up for 3 to 4 turns of the game, which is pretty intense.
Big Meg's ignoring cover now, sustain hits while riled up as well. So you can put a Big Meg with some flash kits, sustain hits. You ignore cover, you're +1 a hit, you get sus hits, and can auto advance 6 inches, move through models, and shoot in charge.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just
advanced shoot in charge. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to hear from the person on the receiving end of the Big Mech with shock attack gun, who's running the casino detachment, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's Torrent now," and just wrecks them.
Hold up, Reigel. Can we have a moment to reintroduce something back into the game since we haven't had since 5th edition, where we have psychic rules now, psychic levels.
We were talking a little bit about this, and yeah, it's definitely looking that way. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
There are, I believe, there are 3 psychers in the Ork Codex. No, 2. I think it's just the Weird Boy and the Kill Rig now.
let's take a
some
look.
Some other things to note. There's only one 3DB detachment. That is Warhorde, which has changed slightly.
Still sus on his.
All of the all still their rule is still sustained hits in melee, but every other detachment is 1 and 2 DP. So you can take 3 1s or 2 and a 1, or just the 3D. And the thing about Warhorde I also want to highlight is it is not only one disposition. You can now pick 2 options if you take Warhorde. I forget what they are. I think it's Take and Hold and Purge, but I don't quote me on that. But yeah, so that's also cool. Looking forward to future Codex designs or detachment releases. If it's 3DP, you might get 2 options for just disposition.
It looks like just a weird boy.
Oh, I know the kill rig is too.
Oh, and the vehicle, yeah.
So, and there with all that mixing and matching, there are detachments for everything, both specifically and with some generic rollover. Just for example, there's a really cool detachment like we're talking about for mechs that can buff your mechs up. There's also a detachment that buffs up vehicles, and so the new Big Mech Walker unit can benefit from both of those. So just some cool combos like that.
It sucks though. The Pain Boy no longer gives up Feel No Pain.
Yeah, but you know what I really like is that weird boy has a deadly demise.
Yeah.
I don't know why I enjoy that so much, but it's a deadly demise D3.
No, I think it's D6.
Yeah. No, it's D3. It says it right there.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's just I know there's a way to make it D6. I laughed so hard when I saw it.
Yeah. Yeah.
His psychic ability.
You can overcharge him and he just blows up.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
He's a psyker level 1 too. And let's look at the skill rig.
They're both level 1.
It's a skill rig. It's not a kill rig anymore.
It's a skill rig now. Yep.
As Lewis mentioned, Gretchen, they did lose. They're giving you a CP on a 4-up, but now they do just sticky objectives.
Which is huge. I feel like that's great. I mean, honestly, everybody likes the extra CP, but you're going to get it anyway.
Exactly. So now you're just sticky in your stuff.
Yeah. You're just now you get a really good cheap unit to just go out and sticky stuff. Gator gamers, I hear you, bro. I expect to see a lot of triple kill rig lists, 100%. And yeah, if you get any type of crazy stuff, Garrett, for like psychic stuff for your Grey Knights, that's gonna get spooky. If you turn into like an Omega level mutant for Imperium, that can rival the Thousand Suns on psychic abilities. That's gonna be hilarious. Bring back OG Smite. Let this dude have like 8 units, but every one of them can point to a spot on the board and just zip a beam of light straight through everything.
As an owner of 18 zone throats, I agree. Please give us back Smite.
I think Smite was so good, dude. I don't care. You got 9-inch consolidation bubble now. Bring back OG Smite and let me shoot to a corner of the board.
Oh, what was it in the beginning of 9th edition? Elder Psychic Maelstrom, where they could just pick a spot on the board and just start doing mortals to everything.
Yeah.
So you can give so on the psychic level 1 for the skill rig, you can give them lethal hits and psychic. Hell yeah, you're giving 3 units lethal hits automatically with this.
Which psychic is actually kind of a bigger buff if you're not used to using it, because it means hit modifiers do not affect you.
Now, I have a quick question because I'm not like the super Orks guy or anything, but did a kill rig always have a 5-up Feel No Pain?
No.
It does now.
It had a Feel No Pain on release in 9th. It lost it in 10th. It got it back in 11th.
Yeah, because it's definitely got a 5-up feel no pain now, which is insane for a kill rig to have a 5-up feel no pain.
It's all over the place. Yeah, it's got one now though, like you said. Yeah, which is big.
Oh, it was a 6+++. So it had a 6-up feel no pain. Now it's a 5. So was it now? This is the thing. Objective secured. Was it 16 wounds before? Because I want to say it was like 12 or 14, wasn't it?
No, it was 16.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, 5-up feel no pain is no joke, dude. That thing's gonna be hard to get rid of.
Yep. T10.
And again, something kind of because we try to stay positive over here on Onslaught, not all doom and gloom. Just what you might see on Reddit or various other discussions.
True.
Okay, yeah, it was 16.
Everything. If you are an infantry fan, even though there's less of them, buggy fan, or Killicans and mech guns are back. I haven't seen a mech gun in like 7-8 years.
First of all, LP, if we go to a 4-up feel no pain on a transport, then there's something crazy going on with Orks, dude.
Well, you see, in 12th edition, we're going past Beast Boys and going right back to Quarks.
Oh, okay. Is that what's happening? Oh, no.
So Killicans +1 a hit, tons of shots, 2 shots with the kill shot can blaster.
Yeah, I think you're right, dude. I think they do get better every patch. They literally have gotten better every patch.
Oh, Lewis, do you want to explain to the fine folks watching the new gun technology Orks have found? The rest of us, like you were saying, Space Marines got to pick between which profile they want to shoot.
You're talking about the flash kits or the shock attack gun?
No, I'm talking about the like the Orks that just get
just big choppas and stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, they get like a flamer, combi rocket, bolter, and they can shoot all 3 profiles.
Yep. Shooters are back, baby. There's a shooter detachment in there too, and it looks really spicy.
It is a weird world when orc shooting gets that threatening.
Here's the thing I want to reiterate, because I believe Bully Boys Mega Knobs can take dual hand flamers, or is it one flamer?
We're going to them now. I
Or is it
think
knobs?
they can take. Knobs can all take flamers.
That's okay now, because here's the thing. You guys remember that +1 to hit, +1 to wound aura, and then getting riled up that you can manipulate, lets you advance, shoot, and charge? Those flamers can be +1 to wound.
Yeah, sure can.
I really just. Also, it doesn't say in your shooting phase, so that Overwatch is also +1 to wound.
It's active all the time.
So, like, yeah.
It's an orc shadow of chaos. It sure is.
Well, Gad's Shadow Chaos.
This custom crumple weapon can re-roll hit rolls and wound rolls. This shit is hilarious. I love orcs, dude.
Yeah, I'm telling you. It feels very orky. But like I was saying before, we're getting cleave 2 on all your big choppas now.
I know. That's huge. A 20-man, dude. On a 20-man, you're +8. And if you have like a rider, you're +16. This is ridiculous.
You can't. Oh, yeah, but like the problem with that, Elfie, is I'm a Space Marines player. I just lost all my aircrafts. They're gone.
Yeah, they are. All your birds are toast, dude.
No more birds for the Imperium over here, bro. I'm in a weird place.
Gator Gamers, number 1. It is only AP1 in so long as the orc player wants it to. There are ways around that.
Oh, there are 100% ways around that, yeah.
And number 2, if you're planning on swinging into like 15 to 20 mans, you're usually looking at like Guard, other Orcs, Necrons, or GSC sometimes. So they're saving on 4s at best, so AP1 will get you there.
I mean, the thing of it is the sheer volume of them. Plus being riled up, plus the +1s to hit, +1s to wounds. Yeah, it's
and the sustained hits when you're riled up.
Yeah.
Sluggers are permanent lethal hits for orcs. 401.
Oh, can we talk about they're delineating lethal hits for non-monster, not so like you can't just take, I don't know, 20 swooping hawks with +1 to wound, let's just say, for no reason, and just like dome land raider.
Yeah.
This is nice though. They get lethal hits now on infantry. That's nice. Well, on everything else other than monster vehicle.
Also, I'm hoping it goes the other way, or because actually I like that they word like this because do you now that it says lethal hits non that, I'm hoping the Tyranid invasion fleet rule when the Codex comes out is also worded like that, so either sustained or lethal can hit mounted finally.
I bet you do.
I do. Leave the hawks that's all they have. No, Elfie, you still have Baharoth and like double grenades. You can't lie.
Listen, we only bring it up because you're here, Elfie. That's the only reason why. It's because we love you.
Speaking of Warhammer in the past 2 weeks, Elfie has personally made it his mission to like give me night terrors. Just every Monday, I'll send me a picture. Like, oh, here's an event I went to. Top 3 Eldar wins. Here's a GTL I went to. 2 of the top 5 are Eldar, and I'm like, don't tell me Eldar 40%. This isn't true.
Yeah.
I don't think Eldar is going to be able to run from it now, though.
Oh, we're going to get into that over the weekend. Oh my gosh, Eldari had a wonderful time. Above 55%.
They did. Yeah, they broke into the tops there.
What do you mean? How many we're going to get? What are you talking about?
Listen, if you get slapped as hard as the Space Marine units get slapped from Legends, I mean, I will hug you, but I will also whisper in your ear while I do that you deserve it.
Here's my question: Am I getting like high fleet Primaris?
I mean, I would say that your Gene Stealers are probably going to go up a little in toughness and maybe a little in lethality. All right, so you'll have that as your big trade-off, but you'll probably lose like Exocrines or something fun.
Honestly, as long as they leave the Harpy, I'm good. Like they can take the Hive Chrome, they can take Venom Throats. They're not doing anything at the moment. I wish they did. They don't.
Harridan, bye.
Harridan's gone, son.
Look,
no Harridan's for you.
Almost certainly it's going away. There's no way.
No more planes, no more flyers, nothing.
So what I'm hearing is Crucible is my last chance to run it.
I would say enjoy your gargoyles while you have them because they might not be around for long.
Oh, gargoyles! Legends, the Biovore. Listen, this is just hate speech.
We're gonna have to indefinitely ban you. Sorry.
No, the all the resin stuff almost like the Harridan is almost certainly gone, but a lot of our stuff is newer. Like Broodlord and Gene Stealers are from just before 8th edition. Gargoyles are rough. Gargoyles, they need a new sculpt, and Warriors too. But anyways, we're talking about Orcs, not Mids.
Yes, I knew it.
I mean, I'm a Space Marines player, and I tend to agree with this. I don't even know why.
I knew you were corn. I knew it.
I feel like because they're the poster child, I hate them, but at the same time, I'm such a specialist in them that I'm also like, oh.
Listen, I just can't wait till Toughness 5 Berserkers and Strength 5 Berserkers. With Lance out of Goretrack, it's going to be a good day.
I think everybody in Chaos is very happy to hear that they're going to get an equivalent buff. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, not have to wait 6 months.
It doesn't matter what Chaos wants. It's just World Eaters. That's all.
Well, I mean, I felt like there was an imbalance with all this emphasis on the Primaris upgrades and all this stuff. And you guys took like how long to even get a new shooting platform? And then that's like all you got.
Hold on, Lewis. I don't think you thought this through. Because that means that Thousand Sons are going to get T6 Scarab Occult Terminators who are -1 to wound. So now Thousand Sons hilariously mirror Space Wolves.
God dang it.
Demons, I don't know if they'll get an equivalent buff. I think demons were already a little bit tougher to begin with. A lot of those were already T5s.
Dude, Mazrog got a glow up. He's got a 3-up feel no pain. Or is that 3-up or 5-up? No, that's 5-up.
It's 5-up. It's 5-up, but he's T9, 10 wounds. He's got 3-up, 4-up. He's got a 5-up feel no pain.
Probably Elfie. Yeah. We gotta wait and see how extensive, because maybe some of the more specialized units aren't, and maybe it's just a generic. But
yeah, dude, you're not kidding. The +1 toughness on top of getting a +1 toughness, they will be T7 with -1 to wound and 4 wounds a pop. That's gonna be gangster. I might have to become a Space Wolf specialist.
To get slightly back into the scrolling here. If you are an Orc fan or have a friend who is, I fully encourage you to explore the Codex, find your playstyle. You know, again, net listing is fine, no judgment here. But there is so much here. Someone did the math. I didn't check it. I don't got that kind of time. But between all of the detachments, there are 365 combinations you can run. So,
hey, God.
Just in this Codex, you're saying?
Yeah. So from August, from September to September, from this Crucible to next, you can play one of each combination and see how you like it.
The big squig dudes, you know them's the squigog boys, man. You know they're squigogs.
I promise you now, if you play one game a day every day for a year, you do a lot better next year at Crucible than you do this year.
Cleave 8. That's so corn, man. That's so corn.
They're crazy.
Actually, real quick, that is a good point. That Monrog and the other Beast Boss on Squiggers, which is the generic one, they're no longer leaders.
Yeah, they're not. But they're better for it. I promise you.
Yeah, no, they for sure. But they also buff by proximity, so they can still affect it. Most prominently by, I think, riling up a Squighog unit, but yeah, they cannot lead. What's funny is though,
the death of the death of the missile units, huh?
Nope, a pain boss can lead a unit of Squighog boys. Lewis, go to the pain boss, and I think it's like it says if it joins a mounted unit, which is just the Squighogs, that he like gains the mobile keyword and something else.
Well, I know Mazrog, I believe, is a monster now.
Yeah,
he's not even mounted anymore. He's classified as a monster.
Boss, where is this git? No, if we're at the top, that's all the big boys. Pain boss, Mac.
And yes, LP, make your own lists. Get creative, get weird. Use weird boys because they explode when they die. I don't know why, but I severely love a mechanic where an infantry model explodes. That is the best thing ever.
I like it when they explode for as much as like a knight.
While this model is attached to a mounted unit, this model does not have infantry, has mobile and mounted, has +6 movement.
Yes, well, because it has to be able to keep up with the squad.
So yeah, you have your pain boss on foot who just like generates a Squighog.
So I would love it if somebody does this model and puts it on like a little stuffed Squighog that still fits on a 40 mil base.
Yes.
So that he's still galloping along with them, but his feet are still on the ground.
God, yeah, like just like a squig head on a stick, and he's just riding it.
And maybe like some Sonic sneakers, so it makes orc sense. You know what I mean? Him snatching a ring out of the air, you know.
What does he give the unit now? Nothing?
Scroll back over to him because I don't remember all the data sheets. Yeah.
That's him. That's the pain boss right there.
Oh yeah. There you go. All right. So yeah, he's a support character, so he'd have to be attached to something. So obviously he's going to be. In your command phase, snaggable. Heals 3 wounds. That's nice.
-1 to wound and +1 toughness.
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
target this unit with a strength 5 greater than the unit's toughness, or a strength greater. Than
It's transhuman. So anything that's stronger than you are tough, and it's -1 to wound.
Yep.
That's huge.
Oh, so if we can't deviate from data sheets,
Especially with the mounts with the toughness 7 freaking pigs.
I think they're
Yes.
T6 now. I think they went down in toughness. I think the Squig Hog boys are T6.
Yeah, 100% LP. If you don't do red sneakers and him casting a Sonic ring, it doesn't count, and you lose points.
Just another quick note to touch on, just to kind of talk about the design space.
T6.
T6, yeah. Yep. There are some stratagems that are bringing some new tech. One of them is in the Bully Boys attachment, I believe, that is kind of that same transhuman effect. When you're targeted, you can be -1 to wound if strength is tougher for 1 CP, or you pay 2 CP and you're just -1 to wound, no questions asked.
Yep.
And
I
that's
think
one
they
time.
didn't the Squigog boys already have a feel no pain before?
They did. Yes.
So they
Yeah,
lost their feel no pain as well, then, right?
Yeah, all of the beast snag and stuff lost it except for the kill rigs, and I think the
So
hunter
I'm going to probably guess. I don't know. I haven't looked at the points, but I'm going to guess they probably go down in points because the trending thing for mounted units has been going downwards in point costs anyway.
Yeah, but that's what I wanted to play that video, right, from Games Workshop, the one they just put out about Space Marines. They detail in there how they're purposely making armies smaller.
I mean, they do this every couple of editions. I feel like they're always like increase the numbers and then make it everything super elite and reduce the numbers, and then it creeps back up.
So this is the tech you're definitely going to see in many either 3 1DP or some 2DP and 1DP combinations. Grot shields. Thieves of Pain from Legion of Excess? It's that, but with grots. Except it's better because it doesn't say turn the damage into mortal wounds that the grot unit will take. It says when an attack hits the unit you targeted the shield for, you stop the attack sequence and the grot unit takes 1 mortal wound.
And that's it, yep.
So your Melta D6 +8 gun, 1 mortal wound to the grot.
1 mortal, you killed a grot. Congratulations.
Yep. Okay, a Lantern is charged in and did 8 damage on a strike, 1 mortal to a grot. Run Swarm, I believe that's one where you can regenerate a grot unit. You put it in reserves.
Oh yeah, reinforce on grot units. That's crazy.
Yep, grot shields. Look at that. It is only on Orc infantry, but I will remind everyone, Gazgul is still infantry.
Shocked he's not a monster. Shocked.
So, your opponent's shooting phase when an enemy unit targets a friendly Orcs infantry, excluding Gretchen units. 1 friendly Gretchen unit within 3 inches of that Orcs infantry. When a hit roll for the enemy unit's range attacks that target that Orcs unit results in a hit, if a model in your Gretchen unit is on the battlefield, end the attack sequence for that attack, and your Gretchen unit suffers 1 mortal wound.
Dumb. Absolutely dumb.
Imagine just a grot exploded. Poof. Confetti.
All I can think of in this scenario is that one of the Orc boys grabbed a grot, put the best spiral of his life onto that grot, stuffed that head of that grot in a barrel, and it did a Looney Tunes flowback. That is so Orc right now. I can't even.
That is correct, Alfie. It would be a shame if they were shocked.
Yeah.
Battle shocked. They couldn't use it. So that's fun. And the other stratagem, Lewis, could you go to Speed Freaks, or Speed Wall, whatever it's called? I think it's Speed Freaks.
That's my OG favorite. I mean, when I think Orcs, I think Cult of Speed, Speed Freaks, that stuff. The
Def Coptas are like my favorite Orc unit.
Stay off the
Them
lawn.
and now the Squig. I love the Squig Hog boys.
Shout
too.
out Kevin. I love the Rucket Truck Squig Buggy. That's always been my favorite unit in the entire game because it is the most ridiculous unit in existence.
Madcap Mex is a wild detachment for those of you who want to have some fun and some still threaten some power. Cold to speed, there it is. That very last stratagem in red. If you could just read that for the fine folks, everyone can prepare their migraine medicine.
Sure.
The speediest freaks. When you're approaching shooting phase, when an enemy unit targets a friendly speed freaks unit, target that speed freaks unit. Effect: range attacks that target your unit fail on an unmodified hit roll of a 1, 2, or 3.
Just fails on 1, 2s, and 3s.
Trans hit,
Now-
baby.
I don't even play ranged armies, and this frustrates me.
It's like, guess what? You're basically shooting Overwatch, dude. Sorry.
Yeah.
Or sorry, not Overwatch, but indirect. It's like, hey, enjoy shooting at me indirect.
Hey, look on the bright side. You could only either do it to 2 buggies or to 6 copters.
Yeah, only 6 copters, you know.
I will remind the jury that trucks are speed freaks. I repeat, trucks are speed freaks.
They 100% are.
So, and
Especially if you paint them red, they're very speed freaks. Yes.
trucks are things like knobs and flash kits. So you know. Are there any other specific interactions or a data sheet you guys wanted to highlight?
Yes, the Wasbomb blast jet do go bird. Absolutely does.
The Dread Mob and Madcap Mechs are that random old school orc table is back too on there.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, the big mech, the new mech that came out with the box that has all the guns.
Yep.
It's a big mech and a walker, so it fits in both of those random categories.
And they got the table back. It just randomly does some shit. I love it, dude. Like shock attack guns used to. Yep.
You can make it torrent. I think it's torrent, sustain like D3 or 1 or something, and then +1 strength or +1 shot on the last one.
And then also you can give it +1 to wound.
And Runt Swarm is going to be really good. I think that one's going to be really, really good. So go ahead and buy your 100 grots right now because you can respawn grots as well. So, yeah, go ahead and invest. Grots now. I'm calling up my favorite 3D printer right now.
I need you to China cast me 200 grots.
Just a quick thing, Copper Top, yes. Orcs, if you're talking about allowed at Crucible, yes. The Codex will be legal before the rules cutoff date for the Crucible GT.
Yep, you're going to see a lot of green swarm going on at Crucible, I think.
Yep, there's going to be a wave of green.
The last thing I'll mention are the War Bikers. They pretty much do what old Storm Boys did. They're very good early skirmish with some pretty reliable damage. Oh, and they're cult of speed or speed freaks, so they can benefit from any of those rules as well.
Yep.
We're going to be hearing Waaghs from the Lazy River, brother.
It's about that time. We're going to go ahead and pay the bills real quick. We got to make sure we feed Brad and Reigel. I mean, otherwise, what else are they going to eat?
Jeez. Starving.
So give us a second. We'll be right back. Actually, this sponsor will be at Crucible as well. So make sure to grab your photos, check out his bugs, because he loves to play bugs. And he's been talking to me for the last 2 weeks about his bugs. But Reigel knows who I'm talking about, and so will you as soon as you see this video. Give us 1 minute. We'll be right back. Welcome to Big Bear 3D, your ultimate destination for top quality terrain and weapon props. Whether you're setting the stage for your next epic battle or enhancing your collection, Big Bear 3D has you covered. Don't forget to scan the QR code to explore our full range and bring the event home with you. Happy gaming! Big Bear 3D is excited to collaborate with Away Games, bringing top-tier competitive experiences to events across North America with our adaptable, modular event tables. The Away Games event table, official for the American Team Championship, and Standard for the National Tabletop League can now bring the event home. Pick up the Away Games 2024 event table to replicate any layout featured in ATC or NTL circuit events. Big Bear 3D is thrilled to offer sci-fi weapon props and raw part kits, printed in PLA plastic with all necessary assembly hardware included. We've also partnered with Hobby Goblins to provide assembled and painted prop kits for our customers. And don't forget, bring the event home with you. All right. Thank you, everyone, for participating in that commercial. And make sure to go check out BigBear3D.com as well. You have the opportunity to get a discount. If you go into my YouTube description section, you can get a discount. And I can also get a potential 5% kickback as well. It doesn't cost you anything extra. It just gives you a discount in your purchases. With that being said, Crucible this year, guys, and I think I was explaining to you guys, bless you, whoever that was. Salud, good sir. 23, I want to say 23 props. About a third of them are printed out by Big Bear over the weekend. Shout out to Big Bear 3D, Nerdvana 3D printing as well, and also Last Layer 3D printing. We were all supposed to do a sponsored show today. However, things happened. We had some complications and we move on, but we'll have a big sponsored show. So stay tuned for that. And we're going to have a bunch of giveaways on that show. And I already have the giveaways. So it's definitely going to happen because
they're really excellent props too. They're insane. We were talking about it the other day. Yeah.
Hey, tell them what you're getting. Can you, or do you not want to divulge?
Okay, so I mean, I don't mind. So right now, I have Nerdvana Gaming. They're printing me a full, basically weapon kit and helmet for Space Marines. So yes, I'm getting a helmet. I'm getting a Power Fist and a bolter, and I am working on a full armor kit made out of some EVA foam to make an entire Space Marine suit.
Listen, you know what I'm looking forward to? What is? Oh yeah. First of all, I would love to see Reigel in cosplay at Crucible. We would love to see you as an orc at Crucible, dude. All you gotta do is paint up. We could totally do it for you for the narrative.
I would be happy to paint you.
This is actually a from Nerdvana Gaming. It's one of the props on a past event that I won.
Full body paint.
Look, I will walk up. I will walk up to my next opponent after that lunch or photo shoot or whatever, full orked out. I'm like, all right, here's my Tyranids.
The most confused orc ever.
No, that's pretty right on par, actually. Yeah.
But yeah, new squig meat. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, we have to attach a squig to you somewhere. Listen, I wasn't going to say it, but since you're saying it.
Hair squig.
Yes. It's beautiful. Thank you. If you're still listening, yes, he sent it to me. I guess it was still in progress, almost finished. But that belt looks beautiful. Shout out to you guys, man, for the 3D prints. I know, man. So many of them. And then Crucible is gonna have so many as well.
I'm not going full Sangard, man. I'm doing like a basic Marine, man. I'm gonna be like a captain, like maybe a captain model at best.
Basic Marine, captain, bare minimum, can't go lower.
You know, well, I don't. You know, I feel like wings and doorways, they're just not my friend.
I agree.
But I'm not very angelic when it comes to my Blood Angels lore. I definitely go for like the more vampiric dark side of things.
I don't want to get up again, but I do have a Tyranid Besson faction, also from Nerdvana, that is just a golden spore mine.
Listen, I have a 7-foot-long rail rifle for Tal. So...
Oh, also, yes, shout out to Deep Dive Games. Love all of those guys. Actually, one of them ended up winning Best Sport over the weekend. It was Tyler. So shout out to Tyler, wonderful job, or at the GT weekend rather.
Yeah.
And to this point, there's supposed to be a gentleman who has a full Space Marine suit that came at that GT to talk to me about it, and he's supposed to be there at Crucible as well. So there should be a gentleman, and I want to say he's like 6'6", so he kind of feels like a Space Marine.
Yeah, so that's like a whole foot taller than me. I'm going to be a short Marine, but definitely by next year, I will come to Crucible full Marine gear for about 20 to 30 minutes until I die from a heat stroke.
So if you're getting a 3D printed, you just get one of those like personal like fan things, like have.
Well,
like
the breather pack is 100% going to be a functioning fan suit. Otherwise, I will legitimately die. But no, I mean, yeah, the thing of it is like I've wanted to attempt to do it for such a long time, and with how good the 3D props that he prints that these guys are creating right now, and the fact that like the claw that you guys saw, how functional they are, like I just have been obsessing over the idea for months now, and I have to do it. I have to.
Wait till I receive what I've been waiting an entire year to receive, and it could only be one thing: World Eaters related.
I'm assuming it's an axe of corn that's functional. Did I nail it?
No, no, you got closer there. He literally ordered the butcher's nails. You're gonna have them installed.
Oh, okay. See, there you go. Okay, it's the same thing. Come on, it's the same thing.
Installed at Crucible, the butcher's nail. No, Nerdvana Gaming. Shout out to this man once again. He's doing a Gore Child.
I want you to pay me like one of your French girls, Elfie. How about that?
Like the secret models. What is it? Victoria's Secrets?
This is going to be great.
I'll have wings painted on a shoulder pad. That's about the extent of it.
Space Marine taking a
This is for you, Brad.
Yes. Yeah.
Listen, what happens in my helmet stays in my helmet, okay?
Look. As long as when you get your Space Marine armor, you paint it, varnish it, so then you can be Space Marine on the lazy river.
For about 5 fucking minutes, and I'm good.
Look, just long enough for like the picture to be taken and get out.
Yeah, that's about it. And then please get me out of the water. Although I'm pretty sure with all the foam, I'll float. I won't even need a tube. Like, just somebody get me out of there and get the thing off of me.
He doesn't need to take a cigarette break. He just has the respirator. The respirator has cigarettes in it.
Aerosolized nicotine.
Listen, he could be Little Ron. You're not wrong, bro.
No. I have firsthand accounts. I know this isn't true because Little Ron tells Lewis what to do.
Yes. I'm actually the puppet. He's the puppet master. It's true.
You guys. Everyone knows Hal 9000. Me, Lil Ron 40,000. You know.
I'm the T800 version. Oh shoot! This suit has a smoking.
Oh yeah. First of all, listen, it's a part of the cosplay. That's the. I can't be taking trips outside in that thing. So yeah. Everybody needs to rally behind this. When you see a chimney coming out of that thing, A, I can't see who's talking to me, and B, yes, I'm smoking in the building, 100%.
Oh, he's gonna play like a 1980s Superman film at Daily Planet. People still smoking at their desk.
I'm gonna drop like 30 pounds in like 4 hours. Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Dude, Brad is gonna come out like the shrunken head on Beetlejuice. It's just gonna be one shrunken body.
Oh God, I hope so. Yeah, no, my head's massive, so I mean, a little smaller would be fine. Yeah.
No, you know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be Steve Rogers, like after the Serum in the Machine to before. It's gonna go in reverse. You're gonna come in like 3 inches shorter, 100 pounds lighter.
The Legion of the Damned costume, just 4 cigarettes in his mouth under the helmet. Listen, it depends on how stressful the weekend gets, but we might get there. You never know.
I was
So-
gonna say thank you guys so much for your interaction and sharing laughs with us.
Yeah,
In
100%.
that, spirit of that, be sure to like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends if you think they get a laugh. YouTube likes to forget we exist, and this reminds the algorithm we're still here.
Yes, please, all 2 of our fans, please make sure to give us a thumbs up, give us some love, at least 2 comments, right? You got to give us at least 2. Then we can actually read through the comments if they actually exist, right?
Yeah, we all get tired of getting really excited because we saw that we got a comment on a video and then it was just one of us leaving a comment. We're tired of being the only ones liking our stuff.
Sure, you don't want to cosplay as a Mauler fiend? Here's the problem. It takes 2 people, and I don't want to be the ass end of the Mauler.
I mean, listen. If I was going to be anything sizable like that, I'm pretty sure I would not go with a Mauler fiend. Because if you go with like the tentacle arms coming out of the side, you won't fit in the building. There's no way. We're going to snap those things off. We're going to have a hell of a time.
Before we get into all the faction board stuff, I want to put somebody on blast. Elfie, I hope you're listening. So, someone with the initials J and Z, okay? That's first name, last name, all right? If he was watching, I'd just say his name. So, after watching a couple of the videos and reading the missions, I think we're doing it wrong. Disruption is good for world eaters. What videos were you watching? Because we've been talking about disruption, and everything is good with disruption.
I am Disruption's biggest fan, all right? I'm their biggest advocate. On this show, I am the guy who's just trying to hold Disruption into the air.
Yes, Jay-Z.
Well, as long as Nos doesn't come in with any ether, yeah, sure.
I love it. Yep. Yeah, Elfie's listening. You know, if he was watching too, he says disruption. We've been doing it wrong. He has been doing it wrong. Don't include me into your we.
I mean, listen, you should only your army should live in Purge. I don't think it goes near Disruption, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Prio was really good for us.
I kindly disagree. I stand by my opinion. If you're a fat, well, the thing is that it's how you built your army. If you built your army like your possessed slaughter band with automatic fight on death and 4-up fight on death for other units, taking hold just fine.
Yeah, but you know what's bad about taking hold? Taking hold is really bad into Disruption. It is terrible into Disruption.
And that's that. If you're like Gortrak and you can take something else, I think Gortrak's probably the best Disruption build for World Eaters.
I think it's probably the only way to play it with a good hand of success. Yeah.
Prio and Disruption, when I've been playing them, have been really good. The only one that I have problems with is playing Prio into Prio. They usually end up, Prio into Disruption, they end up getting a better, Purge. Which is weird.
Yeah, well, priority into Disruption, it's weird because you can both do the action in the center, but only the priority player scores for doing it. So it's it has a weird tilt advantage thing. So yeah, it's a weird matchup.
War Master Fabius, that is a presentational skill on TV, stage, etc. Known as vamping, because we were waiting for the next thing to load. But yeah, we were buying time with a very one, a good segue we're about to talk about, and two, a very heated topic both within the channel and the community about dispositions and why disruption is the worst one. Which I also agree with, if you couldn't tell.
Hey. I think the War Master is listening unless it's a different War Master. He plays Chaos Demons.
Well, it's War Master Fabius. So, first of all, I question their lore knowledge because Fabius Bio
was not a War Master. Disruption is Prio is Pain.
Can I just real quick, just real quick. Why can Emperor's Children not take Fabius Bile? What in the... That's all. I don't need an answer. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Anyways.
He's not allowed. He's banned. He can't. He's not allowed at the parties anymore.
So,
He does weird shit at the parties, dude.
Look,
You know what I'm saying? He's like,
if the Emperor's children are telling you you're too much for them, I don't even.
Because he's the one that you always catch doing blow in the bathroom, dude. Like, you can't bring him anywhere. Why do you think he's got all those syringes, dude?
There's a second bathroom in the bathroom just for doing blow. Anyways, we have some stats here. We love stats.
Stats are good.
can you guys see him very well?
There we go. Yep. Look at that. Oh man, look at those top. Look at that Aldari 56% win rate.
Oof.
Yep.
Oof.
Yep.
Now, look. There's only 24 people that played, which means out of the 24, that's like what? 12 and like 12.8 of them won their games. So
And two of those people were probably Elfie.
Yeah.
He cloned himself.
Now, I will say, memes aside, I am actually really happy that Eldar players have kind of found their footing. Because one, they are little in the rough spot, but like biometrics should be an army that's good at 11th edition playstyle. So it's good that they're able to, finally find some success. They've been at the dregs of like 41 to like 46 for like 5 weeks. So
Yep.
Demons, they have not budged though. They decided that we're staying up here.
Yeah, I think Demons and Custodes are pretty much very comfortable where they've been at for the last few weeks, for sure.
And I do believe this is mostly Legion of Excess, though there has been some people working both, actually, Legion of Blood and Shadow Legion. So,
yeah,
maybe just even if Slurge gets nerfed, I don't know what that was. Maybe if Slanesh
you and Nick, yeah.
Wow, my mouth got away from me there. There still seems to be some builds that are working outside of that. Who was talking about Custodes? I'm sure, anyone can take this. All right. Let's leave it to you, Brad. Lewis just left.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Custodes right now are extremely gross. I know a lot of people are running the Lion or whatever it is, and then the Dreadnought one. I can't remember the names of them.
Lions of the Emperor and Might of the Moritoi.
That's it, yeah. So it's it's so killy and it's so brutal. It ends games very quickly from the people I've seen playing them. I mean that's a tough army right now. That's a very tough. We're running a lot of Valoris Custodes and yeah. Oof.
I will say it is not only it's killy, but it's very dynamic. Because those 3 6-man Terminator squads can at any point be 2 6-mans and 6 1-man squads.
Yeah, and I think the Vinatari sticking around, that's been I've seen some people teching those in. That's been really good. I just think they're in a really good spot, man.
Yep. And I even think with Orks coming out, that taking the Gladys, the -1 damage in melee, I think that might even come up.
Yeah, grab tank's not a terrible thing if you're gonna just slide something in like that. Not a terrible thing to go with. Definitely still seeing some bikes on the table, the Dawn Eagles and whatnot. So I mean, yeah, they're doing really well.
Another just a notable thing to jump down a little bit. World Eaters are breaking above 50%.
They are.
How convenient.
And you know what? In Purge of all things, weird.
Well, as soon as you spoke of Imperium, I just phased out, and then when you talk about World Eaters, I come back.
You're talking about. Oh yeah. So, Lewis.
This is why when I wear my Space Marine suit, I'm going to crush your head with my functioning Tower Fist.
That's my kryptonite.
So I think Divergent chapters, real quick. Space Wolves, Dark Angels, they've both been doing really well. I think they're going to continue to do really well. I hope not disgustingly well with the upgrades, but Space Wolf Terminators, who thought they were just super good?
Yep, really soon. Slate coming really soon. It better
Oh
not
yeah,
be the week of Crucible. Leave me alone.
bro. You might be looking for us and knowing we're at the Lazy River. Okay.
Speaking of the slate, real quick, you guys at home, if you want to see a bonus episode, comment, let us know, because we could always do one tomorrow night going over the slate. So let us know down if that's something you want to see. It takes time out of our lives and work to do, but we're happy to do it if you guys want it.
Yeah.
Let's do
And I
it.
agree. I tend to agree with you there, Naked 64. I love Plague Legion. I think as far as everything, I love Plague Legion the best. But you have to bow you got to tip your hat to right now. Corn is pretty much dominating right now.
It has been voted, Regal.
Nice.
We will do a video to go over the slate for sure.
Shout out to Recon by Fire, by the way. We love him. He's a great sponsor of the show as well. If you look in the description section of YouTube, you'll also see his YouTube link on there. Make sure to go check it out. He has revamped, and it's looking freaking awesome. I'm loving your work, dude. Loving it, man. You're just getting better. You need to stop lying to us all and saying that you're not that good when you're awesome.
Like, no joke. Whenever he has a new video, because he releases them early mornings, it's like my first, I don't know, hour in my office at work. I'm just like, all right, what's the new update? What's the game?
Yeah, and 100%, yes. Blood Crushers they're carrying the torch right now. They're doing the devil's work.
And the Fat Boys too. 3 Fat Boys, 3 Guos.
They're talking about for just quarantine specifically though.
Oh
Yeah. No, I
forward.
love the Guos. I mean, I feel like in my heart of hearts, I feel like the Guos should still be 5-up Feel No Pains.
Oh, so speaking of under, right? There you go, Regal.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think now? Ooh.
What do I think about what?
50 below. All of these Gene Stealer Colts are 50 below. Sisters of Battle all the way in the bottom? What is going on right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Emperor's Children, we saw that. A lot of people don't
I'll tell you, the one that I think I'm most surprised to see there is just the vanilla Space Marines drop below 50 is crazy.
Yeah. I think it's some interesting things here. Like, you look at Gene Stealer Code, there's only 8 players. And even Sisters are at 17, where I think like last week or 2 weeks ago they were like over 30. So I definitely think maybe some of the faction specialists were somewhere else doing something, or just didn't go out, because a lot of these numbers look a little lighter. Like if you go back to the last slide real quick. Something I wanted to point out before you shifted it. Death Watch actually went up in players. They were 6 2 weeks ago, and now they're 7.
Hold on, they went up a player.
and they went up a good number of percent. That's what I'm saying. So that tells me that those are faction specialists or people really trained in the faction. Where if you go back to like Sisters or generic Space Marines, I bet those, like the people that wanted to win with Marines, probably played Space Wolves or Dark Angels.
I think a lot of it is that people went from playing Ultramarines and have transitioned over into playing Dark Angels. I've seen a lot of that.
Yeah, I've seen, and like even Death Watch or Space Wolves as well. And I know there's been a lot of talk over Forge Fathers as well, which is probably that number of people who did say trying to learn what works or what can work.
And Defilers being gone too, that changes a lot, right? Defilers being relevant a couple weeks ago, all of the dispositions changing from Purge, we going through those different waves. That's why we're having all these. Without seeing Necron's number, Tyrannus is the most represented over the weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, like 90 players or something like that.
Well, 44 for GTs, yeah. Then the rest.
Yeah.
GTs.
Yep.
Go back over real quick, Lou. So something I wanted to highlight on the other slide below the line. I think this is an indicator that, because you see the one that like we're kind of surprised to see down here, they're not too far below. Like Emperor's Children were a top 3 army 2 weeks ago. Now they're just at 50%.
Yeah.
I think this is also a good sign that the community is learning the edition. People are like Votan, Thousand Suns. I promise you all, guys, trust me. Just be with me in this. Thousand Suns are not a 47% win rate army. They're just not.
No, God, no. I feel like those numbers are a lie. I feel like that's just like one of their psychic abilities, and they've manipulated the graph.
Yeah. So like, I think this is more of an indicator that both people learning their armies and learning to play against the wider meta in their area, we're kind of adjusting to that kind of center ground. But then we got Data Slate tomorrow, so we'll see we'll see what happens.
Supposedly.
Yeah. Tomorrow, and for the next week, Lewis gets absolutely demolished in his spam folder with just questions about everything.
Don't worry, Lil Ron will answer him. He'll be in the Lazy River.
Exactly. Don't remind me. Yeah, Lil Ron actually controls me, man. So he's gonna have to deal with that. For those of you, like Reigel said earlier, right? If you were watching earlier, you thought you were serious about the assistant. The app will just be that, right? It's just an app. It's just an assistant. It's not gonna overrule any of the judges. Nothing like that. So
honestly, if it's like little things, you might be better off just going into the app, asking the question. You'll get an instant response rather than calling out and waiting for a judge to come to your table and holding up your game. A lot of times it's for little stuff. It's just so much easier to do that. That's why we're making sure that we have it active for the event for everybody to use. It's just a tool. If you'd rather have a physical person come over here and bring up the rule and discuss it with everybody, we absolutely will. But it is just a tool. So if it's like a special nuance thing or whatever, and it's quicker, just to ask Little Ron. Yes, Little Ron does kill it. Literally kills it. So just watch how you talk to Little Ron. Okay.
There are
that Little Ron, man, he's Little Ron for a reason. He quit school because of recess. That dude don't play. I'm telling you.
Next slide.
Next slide. On to the next one. I just wanted to point out real quick. Blood Angels at 29 players, and one of them was Disruption. Just wanted to point that out real quick. So unit movers, we saw this coming, right? We saw this coming. We knew about the scouts. I didn't see the scouts dropping, but they did. Defilers dropping?
They didn't drop. If you read under it, it says from rank 2. So
why is a red increase? Sorry, come on, man. I don't have to read.
Well,
we should just be.
And like I said, the AI is not perfect. Obviously, Little Ron makes mistakes.
No, this wasn't Little Ron.
So you can see the scout squads are back on top. They went from rank 2, the second most taken squad, to the most.
Yes, scouts are very up there. Yeah.
And Defilers now in 4th. They lost the top ranking. This isn't number of Defilers or number of scout squad. This is by percentage of lists that have this unit.
Yeah, that's
So the Defiler went down to 4th place. Blade Guard Veterans went from 32nd to 7th. Captain would jump.
Brad, can you explain to the people what scout squads do?
Okay, so scout squads, they both come with the infiltrator keyword and the scout keyword. Now, in 11th edition, you can't do both, so you can't infiltrate and then still scout the unit. You have to do one or the other. But they have a mechanic that's basically you can just pull it up into reserve and drop it back on the board whenever. And it's 65 points. And you can kit them out. You can get a heavy bolter. You can get a sniper rifle. You can get a missile launcher. You can do all that, or you can do what Brad does, and you can put in a chainsword and combat knives, and go and fight things every once in a while. But they're extremely good scoring units for 65 points.
And isn't there an army out there that does like mortal wounds with their scouts, or other than the explosives? I know they come with explosives, but isn't there? Like
so what you're thinking of is the Wolf Scouts from Space Wolves. So they have like the little landmine thing that they blow off and whatnot. And I think in cursors or infiltrators, have something similar as well. But I would say the best out of those units for Imperium is probably Wolf Scouts. But as far as cost, 65 points for a 5-man squad of Scouts is pretty good value.
Dirt cheap. And are you the reason why Captain with jump packs are up 4.5% new to the top?
That actually has nothing to do with me. I don't run jump pack captains in my lists. I am, like I've said this before, I'll say it again. I am a Blood Angels purist, but very much not angelic. I leave that to the rest of the Blood Angels community. I like my Death Company. I put bat wings on all of my jump pack chaplains. I do not run any captains, nor do I run any sanguinary guard. So that metric has absolutely nothing to do with me. I haven't touched a single point of that.
So do you guys like Overwatch?
And yes. What Scouts do is absolutely score points, and they do it extremely efficiently. You'd be surprised how many times there's an objective marker that's placed within 6 inches of a board edge, and the value of that unit is absolutely insane.
As Regal was going to get to, 5.6 for Land Raiders from 40 to 9. That is wild. That is wild.
Well, I think you have to look at that for what it is. I mean, the Redeemer does a really good job of clearing infantry units. And with the flood, the green wave, the green tsunami we've had lately, Redeemers can help flip a game real fast. So, I mean, they're almost an auto-include for Salamanders for sure. I mean, anybody playing Salamanders, you're not running at least one Redeemer. You're doing something wrong.
I mean, free Overwatch, right? I mean, who's not overwatching you charging my Redeemer or anything close to it within 12? Just saying.
I mean, for example, that cheap Scout unit that might have just gotten out of it. Sure. Now I'm going to Overwatch because you went after my little cheap unit.
Regal. Look at these numbers, Regal.
Woo. Those are some tight margins.
Just you look at the bottom four: 122, 127, 192, 230, 17 disruption.
37.
It's 37.
37. Okay.
And I'm proud to be one of those 37.
Yeah, but like I said, I think this is a good indicator that like people are figuring it out, and they're really okay. This can work once you get past it's not as obviously good as this other shiny thing. So I think
Recon by Fire is running 2 in either that he's playing, but I mean that it makes sense. It makes sense to run him. There's no reason not to.
Shout out to War Drill. But Regal, what is he asking? So on 36-7 declared list, 3 of the 20 champions declared it. So only 3 said that they were disruption. 3 of the 20 champions declared it. I don't know.
Maybe
I think 3 out of 20 players that won a championship were disruption.
Yeah, I think there's 20 GTs this is pulling from, and 3 of the 20
were disruption wins. Yes.
Yeah. So 15% of the 20 was.
They won a majority of the games because there's so few people playing it. But out of the 20 tournaments that it's pulling the data from, those 2 or what is it, 3 of those first place winners were disruption lists.
That's wild.
Well, even at 50% win rate, that only means that they're winning less than 6 out of every 10 games. So like they're above average, but not quite by a full game. That's just So yeah, I think this is and that's also a really small pool. So you have some like someone who's been practicing your army, a specialist, and a very knowledgeable person about what they're working with. 37 dedicated people versus 230 taking it because, hey, I just gotta stand here and do nothing.
Yeah,
it's probably helping a percent or 2 itself.
And honestly, my win rate with it in all the competitive play games that I've had is just over 80% win rate. So I've been doing very well with it, but I've slid more and more into running scout units and all that MSU stuff, and just letting my death company do like some jail stuff for the first 2 or 3 rounds. And then it's really all the MSU units that I run that are scoring. Rest in peace, suppressors. I will miss you so dearly. I was the only one that truly loved you, and you left me, and I'm heartbroken.
Done. Cheated on you and done. They didn't even leave you. They cheated on you and left you.
Yeah. Broke my heart and then left. I've never heard from them since.
That's so messed up. So taking hold, you think because of just the plethora of people who are taking hold and not doing well, that's why his performance so poorly?
I think you're having a lot of people that are taking hold because there's such an influx of people that have been joining the orc, bandwagon, that you have to take that with a little bit of an asterisk. I think, and the same can be said for a lot of these.
2 shots to the dome, right? They took him to the backyard. It was like 2 shots to the dome.
Just old yeller me right now, bro. So sad.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not even near as devastated about Devastator squads as I am about that. I'm just like, that's the crazy part, is they got rid of Centurion Devastators and the Devastator squad. So they took out all their really powerful, like, las cannon wielding infantry models. And I'm so bummed out about like the auto cannons, but nobody ever took.
Blood Angels out of 89 games are 43.8%. Go ahead, Regal. My bad, dude. Go ahead.
No,
I'm sorry. I was just talking out loud.
You have Chaos Demons in the top 3 for Purge, for the top at priority assets, and in second in Take It Hold. So,
Hold on,
like
you said Purge? Yeah, you said Purge and Take Hold and Priority, yeah.
Yeah, so Demons are, like I said, it isn't just the one build, the one game plan. They're very flexible. Orcs winning Disruption, which is absolutely incredible. I love that.
Emperor's Children? Huh.
Yeah.
Which one is that one? What detachment is that one?
For which one?
That Emperor's Children. It's one of the 1 DPs, and there's a couple of 2 DPs that have it.
Hold on, I'm going to look it up because
I think Disruption is the Flawless Blade 1 DP one.
I'm pretty sure it is. I was going to say that. I think it's the Flawless Blades 1 DP detachment that gives them the disruption. And honestly, they're almost like equivalent for like how I play Disruption with Blood Angels. EC could absolutely mirror that for sure.
Oh yeah. No, Disruption has been Disruption and Priority Assets is EC's 2 best to play right now.
And I don't want to use my suppressors as inceptors. I want to use my suppressors as suppressors.
To my point, you can see Emperor's Children in the bottom 3 for reconnaissance because they're too elite to do that. Don't do that. You don't have the model count.
Yeah, you don't have near enough units on the board for that. Leave that to sisters and GSC and armies that are built for recon.
Again, those 43.6% or the however many players or 47 games of Purge the Foe Astra Militarum. More power to you. I wouldn't do it.
Rapid Evisceration, Spectacle of Slaughter, and Carnival of Excess are all Disruption.
Oh, a Carnival of Excess is what, because Carnival of Excess, and the Spectacle of Slaughter is the Flawless Blades one.
Yeah.
Other than that, in reconnaissance, we have Eldar. Good for them. Get out of my disposition. And 2 Space Marines. We have generic Codex Space Marines and Dark Angels. Dark Angels also share a spot up in priority assets. Land Speeder Dark Angels go vroom vroom, folks. Don't know what to tell you. That's just what that is.
Yeah, they fast.
I'm glad to see Leagues of Votan up with a positive win percentage. For being the Space Dwarf equivalent, they good on them for getting Purge the Foe as a mixed arms army. CSM playing in Disruption, that's really cool.
Yeah, that's another one that gets kind of interesting, just because you have access to like Raptors and Warp Talons, and even just running the solo characters that are 12-inch moves, you can get a lot of things accomplished with very little points dedicated to doing it.
Yeah, Recon. I was actually talking with Anime Squirrel about I think it was a 15 dog Chaos Knight list, and just taking reconnaissance, and it's wild. Like just the thought process of playing into that, I'm like, I could kill like 7 to 9 dogs, 10 if I'm optimistic. You got 5 left. What do I do?
Well, you know what? To that point, though, I can see Chaos Knights doing a lot of that, because a lot of their detachments revolve around using a lot of dogs. So yeah.
What is it about Eldari though? Is Elfie still here? What is it about Eldari that's doing so well with Recon? It's just bodies?
They're fast. They have
so fast, dude. The thing is they have the up down. They can basically put where they need to complete their stuff, and there's so many units. Like it's crazy.
Swooping Hawks, Warp Spiders, the little planes that scout the scout snipers on bikes. Yeah, they just go so fast whenever they want to.
Yeah,
and
they go where they want to go, and that's.
They've been building MSU anyway. Not even Rangers infiltrate. So yeah, they're good. Not Rangers, Striking Scorpions, Ranger Scout.
That's just win rates. We've seen that.
Most played.
Most played. You guys want to talk about this one?
No, this doesn't surprise me. You know, Necrons, Tyranids, Custody Space Marines.
Orks, yeah.
I will say Dark Angels is a bit of a surprise, but again, I think that's the people leaning off of Space Marines going to Dark Angels.
I think there's so many people who have transitioned into Dark Angels that I'm really not surprised to see them in there.
If you swapped Dark Angels with Imperial Knights, I would tell you this looks exactly like what I would say the top 7 favorite factions are.
What Tyranids in purple? I like that. 51%.
Wardrobe knows what's up. He knows how to keep them from coming to his house.
I mean, honestly, I don't know, Regal. Don't you think maybe, as far as fan favorites go, I think it's almost hard not to put demons in that list. There's so many people that love demons.
Also,
as a fact, and for the models and for every other reason.
I agree. I just don't think it's as big as the Orc, Necron, Space Marine, Tyranid kind of following. And then Knights, maybe it's perception bias. Everyone I know seems to play Knights. It's actually insane how many Knight players I know.
I may or may not possess Knights as well.
Fun fact, a little bit of Regal trivia here. Knights are almost by double my most played opponent. I've played so many of them.
Really?
I feel like the most commonly played ends up being Astra Militarum for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Wow.
Because I've recorded all my games through various apps through the years I've played, and Knights, nothing's even close to Knights. It's insane.
That's wild. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it's skewed my perception of the game for a long time, because I'm I'm not going to kill anything. I can't kill anything. I'm just going to play the movement and go score stuff. Then I stopped playing Knights, started going to events and played Necrons or Space Marines or Elves, and I'm like, oh, your stuff dies? Awesome. This feels great. But I think it's great. I think there's a lot to be excited about. Crucible, less than a month away. That's awesome. Orks Codex, and we have the other, I believe it was 5 codexes total, so the 4 others that are coming out supposedly before 2028. So
they said October, so Space Marines are October.
I think you meant 2027.
Yeah.
No, we're not only going to get 5 codexes before the end of the next year and a half, I promise you.
We're on an 8th edition release schedule. Release 1 codex in the spring, 1 codex in the summer, and every other year's a data slate.
Oof.
How much would that suck, dude?
Boy, if we had a comment section, they would be roasting you right now.
That was 8th edition. If the comment edition played back in 8th, that's what life was.
That's exactly what 8th edition was, because World Eaters didn't get their codex until the very end.
Yeah, Guard. I think
And
Guard
Guard.
were like 7 years between codexes.
Yes.
They were the very last one.
Yes.
Well, I think who was it in 10th? Was it like Leagues of Votan? Got it super ridiculously late.
Yeah,
EC got theirs. EC got theirs very late in the edition.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a few.
8th edition Votan was broken. They were crazy.
Not 9th edition.
9th edition when they were released.
Yes, 9th edition. My bad.
What's funny is, for as broken as they were, they still weren't even like top 3 of the most problematic.
Well, because first of all, we have to like acknowledge like the elephant in the room when it comes to 9th edition, and we know like Harlequins happened. Like that was a thing, and then Necrons, we had that was a thing, and then yeah, I mean,
what else, Regal? You said what else?
I think it was Drukhari, Admech, then I think it was Custodes, Tyranids, then Eldar, Tau, and it was just this domino. But yeah, Harlequins and Tyranids were the worst, because Harlequins you couldn't kill if you didn't get within 6, and Tyranids could kill you without firing a single attack. It was dumb.
Wraith Knights with mortal wounds, it was dumb.
Yeah.
Welcome to the reminiscing corner.
Yeah, no, I still break out in cold sweats from 9th edition Harlequin. Yeah, that's
Dude, I had somebody, I couldn't even play because I was running 2 GTs the time that it was viable, right? And I had someone else play it for me. He never played Harlequins before. And shout out to Matt. He's never played Harlequins before.
didn't have to.
Didn't have to. Picks up the army and goes 5-0 at a GT.
Why not? Yep.
You just couldn't do shit. Harlequins just won everything, and that's why we're still living in the darkness. Come on, man. Give Harlequins. Exactly. We shouldn't be paying for their sins, for their stupidity, and not being able to write a book.
Yeah, and there was no magnetized trays, so everything got broken. All right. Everything was broken. We didn't even have magnets back in my day. We used magnets for the war efforts. All right.
It just slid from side to side on tray. Oh my goodness.
We had to just stretch open undersized square holes in foam. Put them in there.
Anybody got any Crucible, like purchasing tickets questions? Leave it in the comment section. We'll answer you too. If not, you could always ask us right now. What else do we want to talk about, gentlemen? I mean, there's so much coming out with the first Codex for 11th edition, and then October with all of the new updates. What do we have in? Oh my gosh, we have a team event in November. Right before that drop. So that's going to be crazy. That's going to be Chaos Space Marine galore. Wow, I just thought about that. That team event is going to be wild in November.
That team event's going to be crazy. And I feel like I can't wait to cover the numbers of factions played across the board. Because I promise you the numbers for certain factions are going to be astronomically overrepresented.
Yep.
And I bet everyone here has a hunch at least 3 of them that we're going to see in almost every team.
All Space Marines, one team.
No. No.
Not even
refer back to the charts, sir.
Well, I'd like to point out that event is 2 data slates away, because this is the second of the 3 data slates that they were going to do. So there should be a data slate tomorrow and then one in October.
Yes. Or, well, tomorrow, August, September, you mean?
So September, yeah.
So yes, let me go ahead and answer that for you, Recon, is yes, there is going to be a big narrative event at Crucible. Okay. And then the best thing I can tell you with the setup, that the thing that I do is I try to be as quick as possible. And I use the app and I just zoom in, I get my measurements, and I the more you set it up, the quicker you'll get at it. But it's the perks of being the TOs. We don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah. We don't have to set up any tables.
And then the start times for the events, I can't even remember what the start times are, honestly. I think they're 10:30 or something like that.
9:30 is doors open.
Yeah, 9:30 doors open, but I think the actual first round each day, I think is starting at 10:30
for Crucible.
Yeah.
I want to say 9:30. I usually do Crucible earlier.
Okay.
So then so start time's 9:30. All right. I would say for the table setup, especially if you're at an event, to the best of your ability, get to your table 10 minutes early.
Oh, you know what? This is a great time to pitch the app that actually can outline where the templates go for you. There are apps that you can download on your phone, and you can put in what the layout is, and then you can actually hold your phone up and it'll digitally show you the placement on your phone where that is, and you can just line that up with that. That's probably the best way to speed it up.
Yep. And then we'll have some for sale at the event as well at Crucible, so let us know at the TO table. Here, I'm going to actually show you all. You can either buy them on Crucible or buy them here online.
Yeah, 100%. That thing does save you some time with setup, because you're looking through the lens of your camera and it's digitally showing you where exactly. Yeah, download that. If you want to speed up your setup, that's the quickest way to do it.
Yep. War Games FX, you can definitely go check them out. Like I said, we've been using it. They've been our sponsor for years. We've been using it forever. Every time we run an event or play in an event, we actually use that tool, War Games FX. It makes it so much easier. It makes your setup so much faster as well.
That's actually another really good question, Recon. I think we should let Lewis answer that question for you.
Can I guess? I have a guess.
What is the highest can I be ranked if I lose round one and then go on a win streak? Go ahead, guess, Regal. I'm curious.
17th.
So 17th would be the highest you would be able to place overall in the event. But like we were saying earlier, what happens is after so many rounds, we're going to break it down into a winners column, which is the top 16. And then there will be anybody who's had losses in those games will be put in the other bracket. And you could be the winner. And it basically, like how Lewis phrased it, it almost starts a brand new tournament after that point, where you could even go back into somebody that you played previously, and you're basically fighting for the top spot out of all of those people.
Regal is absolutely right. Yes, 17th place is the best you can do out of doing that. Matter of fact, I think we have someone who's not able to make it on Friday because they're a minor. They're going to be in school. And we can provide them with losses, and then they can come and play, Friday night in the last game. So those are things that, with a loss, you're going to take a loss? Yeah, we'll do that. Hey. Come here, doggo. Come here. We got a special guest here. Come here, baby.
You got a visitor, do you?
Yeah, come here. Come here. Say hi to the people. Come on. Say hello to the people. Look.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at the pooch.
He's a good boy. It's my son's dog. His name is Poseidon.
So that's a hound of corn, if you guys were wondering.
Yes,
it's a flesh hound, yes.
Oh, no, yes.
Well,
so there's going to be vendors for just about everything that you could possibly imagine, both war game related, cards, anime, things like that. You're going to see vendors for all kinds of stuff. Props, if you haven't been to a convention before, they basically have these areas all sectioned off. So you'll have an entire endless labyrinth of vendors that you can go around and check out all this crazy stuff. And certain vendors pull like are specific from like things from other countries and stuff like that. So pretty much if you want to buy it, you'll probably find it there. Hidden gems and around every corner. I mean, honestly.
Regal, you know a few of them, right? I can add to that. But Regal, you know a few. Candles. Didn't you do the candles last year? Was that you?
No.
The candle vendor.
Oh yeah, I went and I saw. Yeah. No, there. What I would say, or was going to say to add to that is, I'm sure there'll be a link in the description. You can go to the QuestCon website, and it can kind of tell you, what to expect and who you're going to see and just kind of what you're in for.
Yep.
Much more comprehensively than us probably at the top of our heads.
Yeah, go to the video and check out QuestConOrlando.com, and you could get a lot of information there. But the vendors, I do know the vendors are going to be there. Shout out to all of the sponsors, first of all. So there's going to be Leighton Games is going to be selling Warhammer 40K stuff there. So there's going to be a multitude of stores with dice, Warhammer stuff. Shout out to Spray Gunner. Spray Gunner is going to be there as well, selling airbrushes, selling paints, designer paints. They do classes. They'll talk about their classes at their store and things like that. Also, we're going to have Coliseum of Comics, The Collective. We're going to have candle sellers. We're going to have Friday night also. Okay, Friday is going to be big because Friday is going to be the social meeting. What did Jared, he keeps on correcting me, social hour, sorry. There will be a social hour from 6 to 7 p.m. on Friday. There will be DJs, snacks. There will be opportunities to get drinks and things like that. After that, there's going to be an apocalypse that's going to be starting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So 40K literally all day. That's going to end around midnight. We're going to be having fun. We're all going to be there either playing Beers Pretzel, 40K, drinking, having a great time. But there's going to be so much to do there. I mean, what else?
Well, just remember, we're also going to have a live DJ.
Yes,
Logan's going to be there for an hour. Put on a little performance for about an hour there. Yeah.
Friday flea market as well, so you can sell your stuff.
Yep. I would say, okay, so the thing is when you're going to a con, I don't know if you've been to any before, but everything's kind of put off into sections. So you'll have artist alleys and things like that where there's a lot of handmade things and paintings and stuff like that. And then you'll have your vendor sections, and then they always have a big section where they've got all these different vendors for different types of foods and things like that. So you have all that inside the con while you're there. You have access to a lot of those things.
Actually, we sell food on the premise. You can get it very cheaply. It's box food. It feels just like Chipotle or any of your top cuisine 4-star fast food restaurants like that, like a Chipotle or Panda Express. Not Panda Express. Panda Express, is it, with the one with the coconut shrimp? I think it is.
Yep. Yeah.
So things like that where it's very nicely tightened, very good food, more like elegant fast food rather than your Burger Kings and things like that. That will be sold on the premise, so you can grab a lot of food on the premise. If you go off premise to grab food, it's going to be convention prices, right? So on premises is going to be around 15 to 20 bucks for food. You'll be able to get lunch, breakfast, dinner, things like that. And if you go off the premises, obviously you're going to pay con prices, which are upwards to $30 for a plate and more. You're going to see. There's a lot of opportunities to eat food there, purchase the food there, so help us out with that as well. That's a big part of the con itself. It's actually how we're paying for the con is for your purchases of the food there at the con itself. And we'll have that ready to eat, so. What else, guys? What else we got?
The coverage. Although I am
pardon me 1 second.
Gonna drop after 38 servings.
A Beijing beef. That's funny.
Recon, probably not this year, but that is something we might talk about going forward. That's an interesting idea, but probably not this late in the process.
However, my wife is very excited to be printing out T-shirts, so there will be Onslaught Gaming merch there. Lots of Onslaught Gaming merch there, different sizes. Yeah. I'll do some previews in a couple days of how they're going to look, but they're going to look very traditional, like Onslaught Gaming, established, 2014, blah, 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 things like that. So, but I'm excited. I'm excited for Crucible. Make sure to stay locked in on September 8th, where myself, all the judges, and Mr. Crucible himself, Tim Wright, will be there to talk about all things Crucible. We're going to deep dive in exactly what we're going to be allowing, what rules, any interactions throughout the event. So make sure to ask us our questions then. Get them prepared. Once that slate drops, get all your questions prepared if you haven't already asked Little Ron or myself or any of the judges as well. And yeah, that's going to be a fun show. It's going to be a packed house.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be busy. There's so much to do. I don't even know. Right now, I'm just hung up on 38 servings of Beijing beef.
Reigel's going to orchestrate the whole show, man. He's just going to have to maintain us and keep us all together because we're going to go wow.
I did it last year. I'll do it this year. It's fine. I got it.
True indeed. You do got it, brother. You good. You're great at it.
I get a very unique position where I get to just sit and ask the judges all the questions I want. So I just don't have a problem with the event.
Exactly. All the questions.
Evil
also,
genius.
I'll help everyone out real quickly. The terrain at Crucible is 4 inches high. No, you do not get heavy for that. It will be what it is.
Yeah,
so,
treat it as is. That's how it's going to work.
Yep. There you go. You heard that first. So, Reigel, any outro before we head out, my brother?
Flash gets all over the stage. Just heard their death knell.
Wrong. Kill rigs, dude. Kill rigs. 5 up, feel no pain. Kill rigs.
I'm good. I got nothing.
Mr. Opinions has nothing. What the hell is going on right now? What is going on?
What do you mean? I said that other than the Flash gets dying because they're not going to get. Everyone's like, oh, you can give them punching fire and they'll be so good. If you can. if you can. Big if. It's a heck of an assumption you're making.
What about you, Brad?
I would say orcs look extremely fun. There's going to be a lot of different ways to play them now, and they all feel extremely orky. And I'm super happy about that. Totally looking forward to Crucible, and there's a lot to be seen. I know some people were asking a lot of questions. Just come. I have a lot of people who are just even coming for a day just to check it out. It's going to be a blast, man. I'm excited to see everybody there.
And everyone's going to be excited to see us tomorrow, potentially, right?
Yeah, so we're going to put out a video tomorrow. I guess we're going to do data slate coverage video tomorrow for you guys. So absolutely check in to, take a view, man, and we'll cover the slate. And we'll even try to do this a little more often, man. We'll put some pre-recorded content out where we cover what you guys want to see. So let us know what you want to see, man. In the comments, just leave us comments. What do you want to see next? What do you want to see us talk about? And we'll be happy to put some content together for you.
Thank you very much to all of our 2 fans out there. We appreciate you very much, Grandma and my son.
They are devoted.
Grandmama, we love you, baby. We made it finally. We got 2.
We have family members.
We're reeling them in, Reigel. We're reeling them in, baby. We keep this up, we'll be at 4 by the end of the year.
Heck yeah.
We're going to continue to do these always throughout the events. And hopefully you enjoyed us and what we talked about today. And we changed up the style. We showed you a lot of information. So hopefully you really enjoyed it. Please make sure to give us a like, thumbs up, leave us some comments. We love you. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye, everyone. And don't forget, Onslaught Gaming 40K, where victory is just a strategy away. Yeah. Hold up, I think there's a button here, right? Is there a button here to end this?
Oh, we're stuck.